have a lot of success just throwing little projectiles that disrupt Snake or like just tap him or blow up a grenade. It helps them, or it helps you like I don't know. Sometimes it feels like you're just banging your head against a wall because they're prepared for everything, but messing with the rhythm because they kind of have to be ready to. I can't explain it. Like I don't know how to word this.
Deviate from the game plan.
Yeah, like a lot of the lower level ones aren't ready to do that, um, and it can still be hard to deal with. But yeah,
Okay.
I cannot. I don't know how to deal with snakes that do they like short hop and beer versus nade because they could just land with no lag and shield
Oh, I can't
and
wait to
like
talk about it.
I don't know. I feel like my advantage state versus snake is so like it's like, oh, I frame one nade, don't hit me too much, or we're both getting explode. Like I just think it's so stupid. I just don't, and then I just feel like I can't hit him or hit his shield with like multi hits, so it feels like I'm forced to fucking laser camp, and I don't know. I just feel like that character's low key god.
Thanks.
I think going off like with that, what Teddy's saying, I think a deception like Snake naturally, even if the player isn't like thinking in that way, like naturally builds deception in terms of like what like how you can and can't interact with him. Um, because there's some interactions where definitely you have to be very particular because of the way he is, and then some of them are the very opposite, where it's like it just looks like it, but in reality, he kind of can fold just like any other character. But it's very hard to recognize just because of the fact of like Grenade being in existence and how his moves work, and the way Cipher interacts with a lot of characters, not being able to break it consistently if they don't have like enough not damage. So like on their initial hit. So it definitely he definitely naturally builds that level of deception that like a lot of people look for in their like play when they're getting better without actually having to put in the work to do so.
Okay. So, does anyone have something to say about the reasoning behind why Snake like counterplay can be so difficult? Like, just a big example is like this is probably one of those characters that if you just learn how to play your character, you'll probably become like a PR level player, just because
Yep.
like anyone else is like
Oh
kind of
my
difficult to
gosh.
top at some point. Oh,
hey Lewis.
Louis. Hello, hello. Sorry, I just woke up.
yeah, you're good. Well,
Hey,
we had
let's
a
go.
change of plans because I guess Joker was for you, but we're actually doing Snake because they just wanted to do that. So,
Okay, let's chill.
um, I mean, while you're joining right here, do you have anything when you're saying when you're fighting Snake, what would you say is like something that's problematic that happens or why it makes the matchup hard?
Um, the thing is, I think zone. Well, for me, or I guess for Toon Link, I think Zone 3 is very effective for Snake. I think Zone 1 is like really scary because his boxing options are really good. It just feels like playing Zone 1 is just like super, super like scrambly. Like it just feels not scrambly, but like it just feels like way too much of a guessing game.
Hmm.
Um, I think.
Yeah, I feel like I have a similar issue too. Like, Zone 1 just feels so impossible to consistently play against Snake. Um, that's where usually my biggest weaknesses come by. And like the other thing is just that like all of when Snake gets like reward, he gets so much off of it. So that makes it very fucking hard.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Okay, great. So we're
but
talking
Zone 2 is
about
pretty good.
those
Never mind. I
areas
lied.
now. So about Zone 2, I feel like there's a couple things we can look at here. Does anyone have anything to say about Snake's like stats that make the gameplay a certain way, maybe? Perhaps?
He has
No airdrift.
he's one of the worst movement characters in the game in terms of like speed. But similar to Incineroar, he has like that dash attack that gives him like a way faster burst than he should. So it makes his ranges a little bit more deceptive.
Okay. Any particulars about
Um,
the dash attack anyone wants to mention?
well,
Well, it also has
Snake's dash attack
iframes.
is invincible. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's invincible
invincible.
for
It
that.
crosses up. It has a strong hit. It has a weak hit. Um, but I was gonna mention the one bad thing about Snake is his aerials, his out of shield aerial down air is like frame 3, but like his aerials aren't really safe on shield if you know they're coming, and he has bad air drift.
Okay. Well,
But
luckily
he
we
makes up for that
did.
by B reversing in the air with Nade and freaking down B and fucking Nikita to catch his landings if he's all the way up in the blast zone because he could just fucking do that and character's stupid. Sorry. Didn't really matter.
Oh wow.
I think the worst thing about Snake is that fuck ass back air. I don't know who the fuck designed that shit. Why does it beat every fucking up air in the game unless you have a sword?
Or unless you're
Also,
from
that landing hitbox, fucking impossible to punish sometimes. Like he just gets so fucking low to the ground. I'm sure that I'm pretty sure that it's like kind of hard to footstool too. But then
It's
again,
impossible sometimes.
it also does have 20 landing frames of
I
land
mean,
flag.
no, you can do it pretty
And then you could
safe.
auto
It's
cancel it.
impossible to footstool
Yeah.
if because his head is like away from you sometimes. But yeah. Okay, well, with all that mentioned, what would be the first thing we could do to try and remediate some of these problems then? If these are some problems you guys are having, what should we do in terms of positioning and like game flow?
I think a big start would definitely be is breaking down grenade flow into a few different into a couple of categories, which will help understand the different types of grenade flows that they can be, and understanding how to deal with each different type to like benefit you and also like mess up his flow to get him out of his repetition of just throwing grenades for free.
Okay. And what is a way we can mess up that grenade flow for stopping that? Like, what is the specifics of the move that are any weaknesses on it, if any?
A big one is definitely is the animation in which he has to throw them, and also depending on like the time, the timing, the fact that the timing of the grenades are consistent, like across the board, that they're always the exact same amount of time. So if depending on which way he's throwing them, will determine or like where they are will determine like when you have to worry about them when you don't. For example, if pull the grenade and drops it immediately below him, and he starts pulling the next one, he's going to initially, no matter like almost always going to drop the grenade he just pulled and then throw the other one at you, which means you can, while he's dropping the other one, you can take the time to take the space in front of you, which a lot of people don't usually do. They usually try to like they don't take that space versus it almost ever. Which and inversely, if he's throwing grenades and he's like lobbing them up and stuff like that to cover space directly in front of him, a lot of the time people don't try to take the space by jumping over him, which he can't really cover if he's trying to pull another grenade, or like he would have to call you out to know he's going to do that, which again is very possible. But he most likely, if he's pulling one grenade and he's lobbing it up, he's most likely just trying to cover the space in front of him so he can set up like maybe a C4 or something along those lines, or maybe another grenade like farther behind him, which again gives you another time to be able to take space in front of you. Usually, what I like to do against that particular type, which is like a more defensive grenade flow, is to take platform position and like stand on the corner that's farthest away from him, because it makes it so that if he pulls a grenade, he can get hit for free. And if he plays defensively, like playing in shield and stuff like that, you can get down back on the ground without having to worry about like trading with a grenade, or worry about him like instantly swinging out of shield, swinging on you, like being in that position or whatnot.
So, um, there is again the order of things like when I showed you guys the matchup where it's like me versus Gluto, and it's like we don't have like necessarily a high rate of like initiation on each other. There is a difference now in like what's gonna happen in said matchup. And again, this is dictated by like if you can close certain amounts of space within a certain amount of time based on your character's mobility, or if you can use tools to interact. So it's like someone mentioned wanting to look at Leo or whatever it is doing that, right? Or like Fox or something like that. But it's just like Fox closes gaps like no other character, and Joker specifically, if you
gun.
watch Leo, yeah, he's using gun and Rebels guarding only so that he has to deal with Arsene consistently, which is like I think when he Rebels guards it, he's taking like 3% or something like that from the explosion.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
usually
it's
like
just
a full
like
arson only results in like 12% compared to like the 45%
60,
it
60,
takes on
something
the
like that,
second
yeah.
stock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuz
Like I
damage.
remember Leo taking like 10% and getting a full Arsene meter. I was like, oh, that's really broken. And he's like grabbing the nade and then double jumping into the air and then like being like uncontestable, and it's just like okay. So now there's this approach that like I have to fucking deal with because my character's slow and shitty and I don't get to skip anything. But I have one tool that helps me, and it doesn't even really do anything. But you have to like know how to use it because it's like okay, there's turnip, right? But then like turnip, if they throw a nade in the way, it completely blocks it, and he can, mind you, I pull a turnip, it takes like 50 something frames, and then the one nade that takes like 10 frames to pull out like just stops it. You know what I mean? Like completely. But the only part of that helps is that we can use it to try and disrupt like the grenade rotation.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Because it's the same thing with like ices where it's like okay, like ices is there desyncing and then they do something, but it's like if you can hit their shield with a Rob laser, it standardizes them, forces them to block, and then locks them back into a normal synchronization instead of them being desynced or whatever like that. And that's like the like value of like a Rob laser in that situation to pierce in their shield. Because that's like a trait of like things don't do that all the time. Because like some projectiles, like a Toon Link arrow, for example, the first one blocks it, the second one can still be desynced or whatever like that. Because you don't have to both block it because it's a one-person projectile. So, in that like same vein, when we talk about like the move itself, we have to look at like certain things about these moves and what makes it problematic, which is why I wanted you guys to start naming things. But specifically, a part that makes some of this hard. Where the fuck is this special one? Is that okay? Yes, this is a frame one grenade pull, but the animation he's gonna have about 10 frames of end lag. It says like 21 frames before you can throw, shield, or dodge. But what that kind of ends up being is like 10-ish frames. When we did the math for a certain thing. Even though it says like 21, it's pretty much like 10 frames of vulnerability. So like when they hit the button, just initiating it, like that's why you can hit it. But the problem is it shares like a like property like similar to cart. So I actually want to point out minecart when I talk about this problem, because this is just like an execution type problem that just happens very commonly in this game. Whereas it's like if we like look at the cart, it's like okay, here there's some startup to it, and it's like okay. But the problem is when you like just say like I throw an item at the cart. So turnip hits the cart, it breaks the cart, right? But if I throw it in the first 18 frames of the cart startup, the cart is invincible and it armors it, and it
Yeah.
doesn't work. So it completely blocks it, goes through my turnip, it does literally nothing, and then he carts at me, and I have nothing left, and I've thrown a turnip, and I'm in lag, basically. And then he rushes at me, and I'm in trouble. But if I wait for the cart, stare at the cart, hit the cart after, it breaks the cart, and then he keeps moving with the momentum after it, and that's fine for me, for the most part. So, and then if you're using a hitbox and you're trying to hit Steve, if he pulls back a little bit with the cart animation and hits the cart, you hit nothing. You hit Steve in this animation, you're fine. After he starts moving with the cart, then Steve has percent armor on his body, so you need to make sure you're hitting it with something stronger. Otherwise, you want to hit the cart. Do you see the problem here? That where it's like kind of like finicky based on what frame of like you're doing. It's like, oh, I need to hit him, but also the cart, but also the startup of him, but also like later is better sometimes based on like that's like the same thing with nade. Whereas it's like, okay, well, I could stuff the startup of the pull before the toss comes out, but then as the pull comes out, then I can hit the nade where it blows up on him. But after he throws it, then any single hitbox will just ping it if it doesn't do enough like percent. Because like when he lobs that grenade, you can swing through it. It'll just like ping it if you don't do like too much percent. and it won't blow it up. So when he like lobs it at you, you can actually attack through it and catch it. So then it becomes this dilemma of like early or late. Like, you know what I mean? What are we really doing here? And it becomes this like threaded the needle type of nonsense that just makes it so that people don't even want to interact with it because it's just too like chaotic. And then you pair that with like he has like primary like options, you know, compared like, you know, his down tilt and stuff like that. It's just fucking consumer of worlds, just like low profiles, pulls him back into like this animation and just does whatever the fuck this is, and it's just like, okay, that's like normal. And yeah, you and then invincible dash attack. Something I wanted someone to mention is that yes, this dash attack is invincible, all that stuff like that. But something someone was doing because like the character kind of is slow. He doesn't get that great reward if he dash attacks you with a tipper because it like pulls you in this weird way. Because a lot of characters, it's really really fucked up. I think I remember watching Cola as like prime example. He got dash attack at like 30, and he just lost for it because it's like the angle is nasty, like nasty.
Yeah.
Like genuinely nasty work. Like you just get dash tagged and then Nikita, and you can literally get soloed by that move. It's like genuinely disgusting.
And Spring 5, by the way.
Yeah, but like just if you get hit by that sweet spot in the like middle half or end quarter of the stage, it will just kill you if you're like not a good recovery. And sometimes it could kill you if their Nikita is like good anyways because they can just like hitbox it or whatever. So I mean, a lot of people don't want to take the space because, again, now there's another element where it's like we have the C4. So, when we talk about C4, this has a lot of startup, both ways for setup and detonation. It's really big. It's really plus on shield. It's like you just don't want to interact with this move, to be honest. And then it triggers like all the stuff after. But there's a like risk reward to it because they can kind of cheese you if it's not there. So like it's kind of like if it's not on the field, you should be aware of being stuck. And if it is on the field, then you just have to like memorize where it is at all times, and you kind of have to respect the space if you can't close the distance. So here's me. That's me. And if this game starts, well, that's a fucking bomb.
Wow.
The game starts and the C4 is already here. Does this hit him? That's funny. Okay. The C4 is already here, but typically what happens is it gets put on the platform. So now he's crossing up the C4 and he can just do this, and I can't really do anything here. I can throw this turn up here as I try not to get hit by the C4, but even with like float and stuff, like he can just do all these things like jump back here. Like that doesn't even seem like it makes sense that he's just disrespecting me with like snake aerials, but that's just how it works, I guess. But like look at that right there where it's like he's grenade pulling and then forcing a trade with like a movement backwards. It's like super hard to contest. There's a lot of like parts of this character that are very like dirty and like messy. Like you just have to like force a trade. If you can get a percent lead early and they're like grenading there, like let's just say if I do the first part of the game correctly and I get him to like 85 and I'm at like 10 or whatever like that, I think to me it is worth it to start ramming my back airs like into him, like whatever. Just make sure you hit him, and then if he nades, he nades, and then he takes like 20 something from it, and I'll take like 10, and then I'll just keep doing that. And like what this can do is it gets really weird because especially like for my character, if I hit him like here and I'm like at like 90, 100 or something like that, he can go high and I can't hit him. But like me getting hit by the grenade on purpose, even if he drops a nade, sometimes I'll take the nade on purpose just to boost me into the air so I can chase him.
Mm-hmm. I love,
And
for like edge guards too, specifically, like they'll
Yeah.
throw grenades on stage or something for some reason, or you'll hit him right after he plucked grenade, and then you just grab that grenade and get as high as you can, and then it basically puts in a position where he can't recover high. You know, depending on where he's at after the hit.
Yeah, I just feel like this character, like you're actually going to want to take a lot of hits on purpose. There's a lot of ledge traps I'll do examples too, where it's just like there's grenades there and up smash or whatever like that. I would just like I will literally jump up onto the stage, directional air dodge off the stage, grab that grenade and boost myself above and then go high. Like just I don't know, anything to like mitigate it because they like swear they have some like sort of snake-itis problem, but, like they don't really know pain, but whatever. They're just like, oh, like once you get past like 140 versus Snake, it's like, oh, nothing kills, and he just like can't kill you because you can just run around, tank a bunch of nades, and there's no like setups anymore. Besides like him like raw grabbing you, like he has to use his body to kill you at that point because like his specials won't really do it unless you run into C4. Um, which I guess because at that point you're not scared to like hit into his shield and to get like naded into like up aired or something like 80. Um, but it's just I wish I was on Small Battlefield for this stage, but the consistent problem with like taking the space that like Moira mentioned is that like they'll set up the nade and then they can choose like retreating options backwards. It's like very hard to ignore that the like dodging mechanics really favor Snake in this game, like a lot. Like between the spot dodge canceling animation, like shifting between his down tilt and other stuff like that, and just the parry system. Like, dude, the Snake's like options. I think I was labbing it with Liam or something like that, and it's like if Snake parries like a one hit of Game Watch Nair, he can just up tilt between the hits and kill him. And it's just like that's not something common that characters can do. Like have that fast of like a kill option that like can stuff out the rehit rate of that. That's just like okay. Like just the grounded frame data plus like all the hurtbox shifting gives him so many ways to just like get out of certain positions. So a lot of times it feels like when I bait Snake or like I'm fighting Snake as Peach, like it's not enough to go around his face and down air and like juke him and tomahawk one time because they can literally just like this happens so often. This is like basic Snake defense. You jump in on them, they spot dodge, and then they do an action after because most of their actions like win on shield. Like there's not many characters where he down tilts your shield and then he's like, I lost this situation because I down tilted shield. A lot of characters he down tilts your shield and he's like, I'm winning. And it's like, what are you gonna do about it? Like jump over him and try to like secondary response over him? It's like, no, that doesn't really work either. So a lot of times when I'm fighting Snake, I have to triple bait them. Like triple feint. Like I triple feint consistently because most of his like things that he uses as his big like fuck yous are like laggy at least. Like this down tilt, it's like if you dodge it, it kind of has a lot of like total frames. Same thing for the up tilt and stuff, and like the dash attack. Like if he sends any of these, like you should be able to punish them. Like the back air is a big fuck you option too that has like a lot of like total frames, and same thing for like nair and stuff like that. So like something I used to do is like consistently try to force them to use some of these like more like actually punishable options, which is like why you can try to play at that zone 2 and force them to do that. They're more disciplined nowadays, which makes the matchup really hard because they won't send these options most of the time unless they're very sure. But that's why like they're not used to people like triple fainting them, so you kind of just have to like triple poke them and then like punish the down tilts or stuff like that. It's like very difficult, but like it is the most consistent way to not play into that finicky timing of the before, after, before slash of like the grenade thing we're talking about, where it's just like okay, because the risk reward on you fucking that up and then getting nair dash attacked is like after grenade is like oh okay, and then you just lose instantly. You were saying something, Sam?
Even like these, like the punishable options, like down tilt, he contorts his body in such weird ways that you have to be so prepared, like for your specific response to it. Like even thinking about Diddy Kong shielding a tilt like Golden Scar, but I can't just like toss banana. I have to like come up with something else. So I feel like it's a lot of matchup preparation as well, for like knowing your specific shit.
Yeah, this is like disgustingly bigger than it seems. Like I'm telling you, I cannot like sometimes I stop in
clearly
front of him
bigger
and I
than
try to
him.
like yeah, I try to like stop in front of it to whip punish it and like it hits me every time. I'm like, oh, it's that big. Like it's just bigger than I think every time. Like I'm just like, wow. And yeah, like the thing is too, like this is one of those characters that it just gets extra consequential because it's like even if he gets his down tilt off, even if it doesn't combo you or something like that, it's not like a oh I got hit, let's move on with my day. It's like a I got hit, he resets me, he sets up his whole wall again, and then you have to break it down again and then move it. It's just like okay, like any hit gives him enough advantage to like set up something else.
Right, or even whenever it doesn't, like if you get hit by a down tilt at like 10%, it still sets up a situation where, like you said, either he gets to set something up or he can just like pressure a landing with a dash attack. So,
Right, and the way his options work with the invincibility on the dash attack or how big this up tilt is and all these other stuff like that, it's just like there's no room. Even if you get hit by down tilt there's no room for you to like fight back. Like there's not like a way for you to like win that situation. It's like you escape. And the other thing about his aerials being unsafe, a big common thing I'll see is like they will rip the down airs and the nairs on purpose when there's a nade set up to cover them after. So it's like you don't even get to like do it because the multi hits last so long. So that is also another problem. And then the other thing is that every character goes through soft and hard landing lag, for like landing on the ground, fast falling, whatever it is you're doing. This character has a special landing where he can do, he has no landing lag. So that's why you'll see them literally fly out of the air, pull grenade, and then spot dodge instantly where no other character could. Because technically, you should be able to grab him like landing with a grenade on a soft landing lag. You can still do it. You have to grab him out of the air before he hits the ground and the like startup of his dodge or whatever. But it's just harder.
so wait, he has no landing lag when he has like grenade plucked, like neutral beat.
Yeah, like in that stance, like in
Yeah,
that like
okay.
was
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that, he
I
has
think I remember
zero
seeing
landing.
something like that.
Because everyone should have at least 2 frames on like soft landing lag. Like when you do tomahawk grab, it's not just like land grab. It's like land 2 frames and then grab. So this is why. Now this is why, like if you're a slower character or you just like have no way to deal with this sort of thing, like if the C4 is right there on the center of it, um, a lot of times I'll have to like diffuse it first. That's good. That's really good. That's good.
Dude, you just literally lost your entire stock in 20 seconds.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I'm sorry. This character is just like there's just too much to learn. Like it's learnable, obviously, but like this has to be one of the biggest matchup checks in the game.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. But okay, so let's check this out here. C4, center platform, Snake's invincible, coming towards me. I have turnip. My only purpose here is to defend myself. He's still invincible. He double nades towards me. My roll is being pressured at least. Because if I roll, I won't be able to like you couldn't roll here and then like mash down tilt or something like that because you would get blown up after and then you get nared and then you die. So he puts the nade on top of me and then he covers with a down air and he's trying to set up into the grenade. I SDI'd up so I don't get popped up into that, but a fast fall arc probably could have. The C4 is there, so I'm gonna move away from that. He sets up another situation because he got the hit. So now, like, see how I got hit once at like 20 or like 10% or something like that, and a double nade setup is already here. So that's like the level of like uncontestable, and it's like I can't close the space now because if I run up here, then I get plus like whatever on shield. Like what the fuck did it say?
20,
like 11,
10.
20 something. It could just be like it's so fucked up. Like I don't even know where this shit is. Like
Yeah.
20 to 11, whatever it is. Like it's just bad. So you don't want to block that either. So now here's the double nade setup. So the thing about the double nade setup that got popularized, I was actually studying this matchup for this like tournament right here. I actually took the first set off of Hurt we played. I kind of hit him by surprise. I was looking for that video, but it was a little pre-local, and then I lost like 4 times in a row or something like that. But like I took one, which was like kind of hard enough to be honest for this fucking matchup. But like we were studying like ways to get around the C4, and it turns out like you just have to contest like the startup of it. So in the same like position that we analyze advantage positions, where we talked about like people being on this platform area and you have to defuse it and it's like not great enough to challenge it, like as like Wario Peach. Like this C4 acts as a fucking body. Like I just can't like approach this. Like it is there because like that's why certain maps can be really polarizing because like Smashville is so polarizing because if you're tall enough where it hits your head, you can't run under the platform and you can't go over it because it's so high and low at the same time, which is why I really don't like Smashville or certain things like that. And in the biplat formation, he does the same thing that Buzz does, where he's like under the platform, but the C4 is covering him there, so it's too hard to close the space. So until the C4 is literally gone, like there's not really much you can do, unless you're going to like try really hard to like contest it. And again, this is the part where you could try to thread the needle and go for like a super skill shot and hit the startup of C4 as they jump backwards for it or whatever it is. But it's like you're playing with fire, you know? You're playing with fire and you have to know that because you'll either die 80 or whatever. But I was looking at this with a Brawl player, right? Like people who've played Brawl and other stuff like that, because you know they're like, oh, Brawl people don't know how like this works or whatever. But like if you got hit by C4 in Brawl, it was not like a combo move. You just got hit because you know like Brawl knockback was like not as comboing. It was just like, oh, that's like damage, and then you like get hit, and then it's fine. And you had different ways to close space with like glide tossing and other nonsense like that. But it's like with what you have now, this is just too difficult to contest. So, and the other thing is they have this like different setup with the double nading and the way the hitboxes work in this game. So I'm sure everyone knows, but the grenade is bigger for you than him. So a lot of times they can be towards that. This is like kind of the difference in the like grenade explosion animation, like what's it called? Like range for if it belongs to you or them or whatever it is. Um, so what happens here is if you block the grenade, depending on the angle of your shield, size of your shield, height of you, whatever like that. But a typical setup is like they throw the grenade at a timing where it's like like mostly cooked, and it blows up as it throws it at you, bounces up, and then as soon as it reaches here, it blows up, hits the top of your shield. But the size of the hitbox is not big enough for it to hit them, but it hits you. So they run up with that item toss, and it's actually plus enough that it confirms a grab on your shield. And getting grabbed by Snake is like really, really bad, like really bad. So in this case right here, I like that Lewis mentioned Zone 3 because it is actually like directly punishing to play in Zone 2 because that's where the timing of the nade like throws it. Because if you're in Zone 3, it's physically impossible for him to like blow it up on you and run up at the same time. And then in Zone 1, there's like a thing where it's like if he's throwing nades at you, they don't do anything technically. You could just like take the slap to the face and like run up and like grab him through it as he's throwing it. That's like something they'll do commonly, but this happens a lot because the timing of the grenade is so late already by the time you get up to him. So by the time he sets up his grenade, if you take it, they run up and spam dash grab. Like they do this a lot because they'll throw you, they know the timing on the throw, and like the grenade's just about to blow up because you just they pulled it, not you. Like they have the advantage in this regard. So when we talk about like disrupting these like grenade timings, if he pulls it and he's trying to cook it, like a lot of times you can try to throw it. Like this is the example right here. It's going to hit my shield and then it blows up. If he does this a little bit earlier and it bounces up to here, he can just run up and grab. Like literally this range right here perfectly. And it's just a confirmed grab. So that sucks. But he does that and then he goes for C4 pop. So I roll and I move out the way. So now C4 is gone. So and then he already set up another nade. So I have a chance to play the game now, but he's setting up another one. So this was my only chance to jump up there and hit him with that. But he set up another one. He blew it up. So now I have this part of the stage and I can have access to this. So he pulls a nade here and he sits on top of it and he's crouched already and he down tilts. So I actually punish this down tilt here. I'm Peach. That's pretty hard to do as like a normal character. I know the grenade's going to explode because he grabbed the nade with it. Because he was intending to down tilt, grab the nade, and then just be able to shield for free there. Because I'm in a position where it'd be too hard for me to like close the space and grab him. And then he has an uncontested like grenade explosion, and then he can like jump out of shield backwards again with another like jump backwards like turn around B, and then have his back facing towards me with another grenade that I can't hit him on. So a lot of this is like really like uptime of like uncontestable activity, which is what makes this character so consistent and like nightmare to fight. Because unless you can find a way to start forcing hits on them or beating the grenades through like utility, which is like, you know, what like things like Joker gun and stuff can do, this is really not normal to do. So I'm gonna poke him here with this Nair and he's gonna go high, and then this Peach has trouble with this. So I'm gonna up air here, I'm gonna trade with a nade, which is not great. I have to dodge here. I hit his dash tag. He set up another C4 in center stage. He's gonna go straight for center here. I miss the crash on the grenade because he's using the C4 to cover him. I throw the turnip to cut off his recovery, and then he throws the grenade here. And this is the part where, like, even if he held the nade here, this is the percent right here. I would just start forcing trades.
Yeah.
Because the only thing that has consistently worked against Snake in like Brawl and whatever else game he's in is you have to fucking kill him. Like when he goes up here and he's in this like displaced position, once he's off the ground, his ground moves are off, all his other nonsense is off, just kill him. His low air drift is only like masked by like all these like specials, but like just take the trade. Just take the trade. As long as you're not setting him upwards and you're consistently resetting his position and you find a way to like force the hit, just like take it. Like right there, if you have a more speed, my character's like slow as fuck. But like if you can force a way to hit, not get another hit here, through this like C4 explosion, you dodge this, you jump up here like because you're faster. Like this is kind of close. Like you guys can probably hit this because you have real characters.
But if you're
so
too
that's, like,
early
what you have
or
to
you're
do.
too late, then you're gonna get hit by the back air because most moves are not beating that move.
Yeah, but like he's popping C4 or grenade there, and like they have the mix-up here to aerial here. But if you swing early and he swings there, even if you're like Joker or something like that, you should trade at least. A trade is not good here with the back air because it might like give him a position to like land, but it's something to like hit him there. And now we're back in neutral, so this sucks. Like this is just bad for me now. Like I'm like struggling. But there's ways to disrupt his grenades. If he early nades, you can grab it and throw it back at him on timing. If you know how to do that, I can like blow up the nades on him and give you timing to like reset the double nade. I use turnip here to stop some of this. A lot of times I like that is just a frame trap. That is literally just a frame trap. Like you have to disengage at some point because it's like that nade just blew up and I thought it was gonna blow up the other nade, but it didn't blow up the other nade. So then there's a nade bouncing on me and and then he runs up and like starts forward tilting, and that's just a frame trap. So you either have to like diffuse it somehow or like just full rotate. It's kind of problematic. Also, your character's get up attack animation depends if you'll survive situations like that or not. So again, I can't contest this. The thing is right there, so I'm not gonna do anything about this. You can bait movements forward and just force them to like blow it up because again, with how much startup it is preemptive in nature, so he has to like, try and blow it up early. If he's going to stop you, and as long as you hit him, it will not go off the like blow up. So he blew that up. He threw what's it called? He blows that up, and he is right here. So and he throws a grenade. So I will take this opportunity to dive him here, because he either like grenades shields, or he grenades and he throws it. So this is fine here because if I hit it either direction or it's like here, even if I blow up on the nade, I'm at a percent where I'm not like scared anymore. So I might as well just like swing here. So that is like good for me there. And then again, here goes another setup. I can't interact with the center platform. Double nade setup there. I cross up over it, and then I am in trouble because I'm in the center. But whatever it is, you have to notice if they're pulling grenade like forward, backwards, or whatever it is, because consistently, like if they're going to change the direction of it, there are ways to not hit the grenade. This is like where the skill shotting comes in, which makes it really hard. Like if he's pulling grenade, for example, and he's in a certain position, you can overshoot your back air into him or double jump higher and back air his head. Like if you like double jump into him and then back air his head where his grenade is not, because usually the hitbox will fall from his hand into your hitbox like later due to hit lag. There's like certain ways to try and hit him. You've probably heard of like hitting his feet earlier too, if you can space that hitbox. It depends like how long your hitbox lingers. This is all very specific. You have to like know how to do certain things with that. That's what I'm talking about right here. So this is like a perfect example of this. This is like a skill shot type of thing. Here comes the grenade. If I'm any later here, I blow this up, but she goes right under and I hit that and it's about to fall into it. But the hitbox is right in front of it, so it doesn't like blow up on me. But that's like, again, this is like threading the needle. Like I could just blow up here and I could get like 4% off my dash attack and then blow up and take 10. but there's really not much to do here besides like keep testing the timings until you see a good one. I got through the C4, so I can cross up there, and I'm going to the other side. I go to the other side of C4. Parrying the nades is also really good. People don't do this part actually, but you see that situation where like I'm standing there after the grenades. If you can parry the nade and keep dashing, that is like really really good, and I think you should all practice that. Because if I didn't parry the nade, then I'd have to choose some like weird roll option or jump out here or something like that. But being able to parry and dash back that is like really strong here because I was able to get to zone like long range, like out of that like easily. Um, and then yeah, he's doing the grenade there. I don't want to up air here because I'll like pop myself upwards here. So a lot of times like this setup where they land on the platform, you have to mix up your timings here and pressure them because they're kind of like on a time limit to like move because their own nade is like under them in a way. So you can kind of just cover center stage or enforce them back into the corner. So you can like kite their movements by like put the grenade like they put the grenades there, you don't swing at it. They either have to jump and you can try to swing for their jump after, or you cover center stage so they can't jump back to center and they go to the corner. And then in the transition from them like dropping from the platform over there, that's where I would try to snipe them with my turnip. And that's like the only openings. Like you have to like snipe the movements. So a big movement I'll try to snipe is like look at that. I'm looking for the C4 setup because that's the main like thing that makes it hard for me. So C4's gone. I know he wants to reset up another one, so he does double nade here, and he has nothing else to do for like uptime. Like there's 2 nades here already, so he either like comes down and fights me, or he runs off like the other side completely. But he doesn't want to lose center stage for no reason, so he's gonna set up another nade to like hold center stage or C4. So then like in this jump animation where he's setting this up, this is where you have to snipe. You have to go up here and like ignore all this bullshit and like call out this like C4, and you have to go up there and like hit him. That's like your opening. But I know like he set up that C4, and now he has like low mobility, so I have time to set up a turnip and throw it at him, and he would have to like directional air dodge in some weird way to like stop this like turnip from hitting him. He kind of just messes up here, but I have to be earlier if I want to snipe the like timing of the C4 setup. But that's like all I can do, and then it punishes a grenade pull, and I get my 10%, and I move on with my life, and we go again. And that's like literally all I can do.
Dude,
But this is
shit
like
hurts my brain.
the hard method.
I'm so glad I play a character that's called Fox.
Could you not
Dude.
have claimed a little bit more space after he sniping? If
Um,
nothing was set up.
this nade is right here. I don't want to move forward.
That's fair.
And also,
And that
like,
can
he's at
almost blow
such
me
a low
up.
percent where he's just, like, he's immediately
Yeah.
already able to set up another grenade.
So again, with the method that I was saying, where like when you get to like you get them to like 80 or whatever like that, and you can start trading. It wouldn't be good for me at this percent to like back air him, whatever like that. It depends how strong your moves are. If you have more base knockback, you can do this earlier, where you can just like hit him and then like keep hitting him. But I'm at 140, so like the only thing I can see myself doing that would help is like if I get him to 60 and I start tipper forward airing him and it gets sent really far with the off the base knockback or side B, and I take the trade of the nade, I go up and I can come back down and still contest his like disadvantage state. Because at this point, if I force a trade right now, it doesn't do anything. Maybe I can fair him and take a nade and I'll live or whatever like that and I get percent, but he'll just like get back to the floor before me, you know? So for me, when I'm fighting against Samus or Snake or something like that, if your hit is not going to put them in true disadvantage, like the thing we talked about where they get into a position where you can contest them again, it's not really conducive towards me to like force anything right now. So like chipping at him until like 50 or something like that is probably the best chance I have, which is why I have to play towards that percentage.
Yeah, and again,
I mean, this happens to characters like Fox and stuff too, because it's like you don't really have true combos a lot of times, and he has a lot of like grenade escapes, so you need like some percent. Mario needs this too. He needs like up throws or like things before he's like negative on hit. So yeah. What's up, James?
And yeah, and I was gonna say, like, since his reward is so high, it's less about how you can actually hit him and get your things going, and more of how you prevent ever getting in that snowball situation where he just
Yeah.
fucks you up.
Because the
fast.
win con about certain characters is grabbing them and having throw. Like typically, like Peach down throw is so long that like it's kind of hard to time on a grenade. Because like it doesn't have like a collateral hitbox, so you can't just break it. Sometimes characters have like big like collision hitboxes and they can just like break the grenade and combo off of it too. And sometimes like characters have like fast throws that get them out of the situation. Because there's a lot of like RNG that happens with it. Because it's like, yeah, you can throw, but sometimes like if they like there's a difference between them holding the grenade in their hand and like having the B special thing. Because like I think some people don't realize like if they B special and they have this right here, the grenade is hittable, and they shield, the grenade is hittable. But if they pick up the grenade after they've dropped it, like and it's in their hand, like how
Mhm.
you would hold it, it's not hittable in their shield.
Yep.
So that is like a key difference on like when you're throwing, if it's gonna like hit them or not. And then there's also another problem because there's RNG dropping.
Yep.
So like sometimes you'll throw and you'll try to throw like to combo off the item, but if it's in their A hand, it could drop out of their hand and then blow you up. So you have to kind of account for that too. And it's just fucking random, which is like really annoying. Uh, but that's just how that works. Sometimes, and you have to lab it too. Like Peach forward throw can hit like the grenade, but you have to like run up dash grab before he drops it. It has to be in the stance.
Yeah.
You have to forward throw immediately, like immediately buffered, and it will like hit it like barely as it's falling through the air. Like you have to like lab these things kind of too. And this is like the big win con on grabbing Joker. Typically, the characters that do the best at this are like Joker, Mario with like fast throws that leave the area. Because they do like up throws and they do up airs, or Mario does up throw into like whatever like that. Because like all the grenades that fall to the floor, they don't have to interact with them after that. But like the fact that Peach down throws take so long and she's still near the floor when she shot back airs, it like kind of makes this like messy situation where like grabbing isn't that great for her. So this depends on like your dash grab speed plus an ability to close that space plus like your hitboxes on your throws. And this is like all very like specific, but that can like decide like how high your like grab win con is. But you see that like he kind of like is here in this situation where like, okay, he's in the center platform. I cross up to the other side. I don't stop.
Mhm.
I try to get to the behind of him. He blows up the C4. I know he wants to disengage and blow up the C4, so I throw the turnip into his descent. He tries to back air to either catch or ping the item out, but I soft tossed it, so it kind of messes him up. It punishes that thing. I go towards him, and again, this is what I'm talking about here. I go towards him, but he has the frames to down tilt, do whatever like that. I can't beat
Yeah.
any of these moves. If he down tilted there, I probably would have gotten hit too. But this is what I'm talking about, like triple feinting. I feint again, I feint, and then I go for a dash grab here. This is like a big mix up. And that would have been a really good like win con one because he just pulled the nade with the back grenade. That's the situation I just talked about. Where if I get this grab here, I can forward throw immediately, and I could have comboed off of it. But I don't get that. So I die. That's great. And then this is don't fuck with it. You'll just die. So I reset here. And then he rolls out of position, so I use that to throw on top of him because it messes him up on his grenade timing. I'm right here, and I move and I outspace this, so I down air. He down airs, and this is the type of thing where I'm saying like if you can bait these like bigger options from them, you can punish them actually. And then he goes high again because my angles are horrible. So now I can't contest this because there's explosion here, C4 here, and I dodge both of this, and I can get kind of in this direction. He's drifting this way now, so he has to be reversed with the C4 or grenade. And this is where, again, I'm just fighting. Even if this was a nade pull reverse, I'm going to hit it. Because I'm going to blow up right here. He's going to get set all the way over here. I did trade, actually, so I don't fucking care. But this is, again, you see how I can keep maintaining this? This is what I'm talking about by, like, trading. It's just, like, just force it. And then he has to force that, and I hit him with the top part of the forward air. And I time this, like, perfectly. But when you're swinging, you have to swing for the, like, fast fall, like, aerial reversal to, like, acknowledge that part. Just because, like, if he doesn't... He can't fast fall with a nade pull. So there's a few things you have to eliminate here. He can't fast fall with a nade pull, and he can't, fast fall C4. So any of his special movement options are like that. They're never going to be fast falled, like, ever. So if he's gonna mash out of disadvantage here, you can account for the fastball like timing first, and then do the other thing after. It's a lot of like preparation work and guesswork, but like your advantage state is your only way you're gonna win this matchup. Like actually. And if you don't hit him and kill him, you will lose. Like you will lose.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah.
with a lot of
Also,
times oh, sorry.
yeah, I was just saying if you have to go to work or whatever like that, you can go and stuff. But what's up?
So there's a lot of times where you're trying to like intercept, or sorry, disrupt him from like C4ing the center stage and like the platform with turnip, and then you did that. But then I was wondering, because I was thinking about what I would have done, and if I had gotten the interaction where I disrupted it, I would have just claimed that top platform space because my goal was for him to not C4. But then I'm thinking like, what could he do, assuming that like you claimed that top platform space and he's on the side? Like, what is there that he could do that is like super threatening aside from like throwing grenades? Because like where would he put C4 after he's so
Well,
cornered?
the thing is, like, if he doesn't need to have a C4, because the thing is about being on that position on the platform, you're not in a position to close space anymore. So he can just take time setting up his grenades. Because like he's not scared of runoff fair, like from Peach or
Yeah,
anything like that. Like that's not like a real move to him. So he can just take the
yeah.
corner, and he can put it like near roll distance, and he can put the thing on the on the floor. He doesn't have to have it on there. It's still strong
Mm-hmm.
on the floor, like at roll distance, or like
Mm-hmm.
that. Because at the end of the day, like with a character with that much speed, he can jump backwards and uncontestably just like down B, and then like throw the grenade on top of the ledge, and then like do a grenade, get up from the ledge. Like there's just so many like resources he can do, and he's not, again, he's not scared of like you being on the platform, because even versus a normal character, like some of the faster normal characters, his down tilt, his down back, like little down tilt will probably just
Mm-hmm.
destroy like anything you do jump off the platform and do at him. So he can
That
just throw the grenade and do that down tilt like he did like in that corner position where I like punished it before that I showed you, where I down
mm-hmm.
aired it perfectly with flow. Because every other character there, that's what the reason he does that there, it's just like he's responding to that positionally, because he could just pull grenade down tilt and then shield there, and you probably cannot beat him.
Oh yeah, but that's like assuming that you want to just like fall off the platform and like try to hit him. But you did a lot of like triple feints on the ground. Why can't you mix it up with the platform as well?
Because the counterplay with the grenade there is that, like, again, it's the instant pull, you punish it. The after, you could maybe hit the swing, but then like anything else between any of those like is bad. So it's like feinting a grenade pull doesn't really, it's like me losing because I'm like waiting out the setup essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like my intercept there in that position would have to be like blind, like just like, and like kind of like not, like well advised. So just the like ratio of me trying to close that space or fainting, like it's just
Mm-hmm.
not favorable for me to force that in a grenade position unless like certain things are already out or the percents are like skewed in a certain way. So in the position where I'm there, he's in a winning position there with a grenade like laying there on the floor compared to me trying to dive him if I'm at a percent where I get comboed. If I was at a percent where the nade won't get me comboed, then I can take that. But in this like percent range where like I could get grenaded into nared into where like that, that's like my lose con essentially.
Hmm.
And if you misplay into Snake, you'll notice that people die really early. If you
Yeah.
hit any of those grenades on the platform at a single point in time, you're getting nared and like naded into up aired at like 70 and just dying. Like getting hit by any of those parts where like, and this is why I bring up the cart situation, because it's like if you get hit by any of those parts where it's like you miss Q and he pulls up the nade and you hit it and it actually blows you up and he blocks it, you're going to lose. You're going to take 60
Yeah.
or you're going to die. And that is like particularly like close to your lose con, because losing a big lead like that versus Snake ruins the strategy of being able to take the trades in the first place. Like the advantage position
Okay.
where you're like outpercenting him. Because most of the time, no matter who you are, I think I can look at all of us in this chat. We all weigh less than him. So you're already like at a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay.
So you're probably gonna have to do like a clean 60 to him before you start even taking percent from him. And he probably out damages all of us. So
Okay.
like
Okay,
that's
that's
why I was
interesting.
making it important to like chip at him for that first like 40-50 as Peach, because you kind of need that like free amount somehow to like even get hits that even do anything,
Mm-hmm.
unless your character works in a very specific way for like hitting him. But even Bayo, like Bayo's like a combo character, unless she has some percent first, 0 to like 15 or whatever like that, her combos aren't true. Like her ABK stuff is not true. Like they just like
Yeah.
nade out of stuff all the time. So a lot of times, like I was talking to Liam about this. I was like, okay, just fuck it. Let's go back to Smash 4. Just down tilt bullet camp him for 10%. Like literally, we do anything out here. Like it's just ridiculous.
Hmm.
I was doing good this game too. I'm sad the pre-local was not there. This is more traditional to like what I know with like the double platform setup.
Yeah, on stages like
But
I liked stages like Smashville versus him, but Hollow Bastion feels way too annoying.
yeah, so here's another thing that I want to raise a point of. The reason I'm playing so like reserved around C4 is because I'm letting Snake rotate right now because I'm going for overshoots and I'm crossing up, and this is like a big mistake, honestly. Like honestly, like this is what I'm talking about with the discipline and like the game plan type of stuff because I'm like consistently letting him like rotate out of the corner right here. So I have him on the left side. I fail my combo. I fail this tech chase. I concede because I'm in a negative position towards the C4 and I don't want to play into that. And he crosses up here. But as soon as he goes back into this left corner, like you can make interactions better if you just keep them in the corner consistently. But once that like thing you can't contest is there, I'm crossing up to try and like get a position to like contest it. But you don't have to. And if you jail him in the corner more, it could lead to like better situations. Whereas like here's the dash tag, and I actually hard punish this. I need to delay my down tilt there. And that's a hard punish on that actually. But like this is the reason why, because he wants to face the grenade towards me. And Peach's nair is pretty small, so if he's doing this right here and he's like landing, I could short hop and nair here and hit the back hit on his feet specifically and pull it. But then again, this hit has no reward because I'm doing short hop nair and it hits him over here, and then there's a grenade here, and I'm like short hop nair and I have to land. And if like the time it takes me to short hop nair, hit him, hit lag, and then land, like the grenade's about to blow up. So I have to like take this corner position here, stand here, pull a turnip, and then like reset out of that again. So again, this is why this like hitting percent is very important, because with the way like hit lag works and other stuff like that, like you need a lot of percent for your hit stun to mean anything, because it just doesn't do anything for you all the times. That's why I'm crossing over this direction, because I know he's gonna pull it in this way and I'm hitting him. But in most cases I'm probably not gonna get this hit because he has again 0 lag. You have to hit him before he hits the ground, and then he's gonna jump away here because I'm up air crossed up. There's a grenade here in my way, so he's gonna jump away here uncontestably, and I can't really do anything. And I'm trying to like pressure this jump at all, but it's like not a reality, you know.
Yeah, that was so big. Sorry.
No, literally. And then now the grenade's about to blow up, so it's like, well, let's just move away from that. And he has no grenades to pull here. I just go for this. He pulls a grenade here. He lobs it up here. And then I back air here. You can actually back air here early through the grenade as it's lobbing upwards, but he's just consistently crossing up here into his own grenade. So it would be like very difficult to like stand your ground on top of the grenade and like fight him. But that's just the level of like no fear you have to have. But it gets really messy because it's again not being scared of it, and also like skill shotting him on top of it is like a big thing that could lead to big reward. But if you mess up one time and nick any of these like grenades, you will die, and I will just lose this big percent lead I have. Because on the pacing I'm going right now, it's good for me to do that. Also, I must mention that the grenades, when they throw them at you, they do 5%. Like just like it hitting your face, and they don't stale at all. Ever. Like none of them stale.
Wait.
That shit's better Fox laser.
Items don't stale. So a grenade hitting you in the face and then blowing up does 15. Which is why this is so much every time.
I see. I wasn't sure if him throwing it from the B toss staled or not.
So it
No.
doesn't stale the grenades, but does it?
And depending on how he throws it, lob. What?
Does it like at least go in the stale queue? So like, does it unstale his other moves or no? Not at all. It just doesn't play a part in it at all.
It doesn't stale at all.
Okay.
So I don't like this timing right here. Here's another fresh nade. I'm backed up here. Here's another fresh nade. I move. That's like a kind of like what it looks like for like a double feint right here.
So
Because
you just have to be doing
let's
everything
just check this
to
out
beat
again.
Snake.
I mean, yeah, like it's literally like if you don't have specific tools to deal with this is nightmarish. Like I'm not even joking you. Like I am in this range right here. I'm here. I'm jumping here. I am right here. He has a grenade, so he can't dash attack or throw the item. He throws it here. I dodge that. I throw a turnip here. He can't move forward. He pulls another nade. He jumps back and throws it. Now the nade's coming at me. I have time to move because it's early. He's throwing that. He has an invincible thing here. So if I choose to fight here, this is what I'm talking about with challenging. If you choose to jump in and fight here, there's just no prerogative at all, because like his dash attack is invincible here. I lose no matter what I hit.
Wait, can I ask what you were shielding like a couple like 2 seconds ago? Because you landed after throwing the turnip. What were you afraid of in that situation because you lost time here.
Yeah. I didn't really.
Wait, not this one. Sorry, I think it was a little bit. This one here. What was that? Because that nade was not gonna hit you, and then you were shielding something, but like usually when I see like a snake and I'm at this zone, I'm usually reacting to I'm trying to anticipate that they're going to pick up their second nade or whatever, because it's like that nade was not cooked enough to like hit you at that zone.
Yeah. So
I
what
like
he does every time is if he doesn't
Yeah.
have an item in his hand, if he sees the turnip, his dash attack will reach me from here. So he just dash attacks. So I'm tossing it, and I'm trying to block a dash attack here because it would just hit me, and then he has the item too. Um, but yeah, like because he like wins the situation no matter what. Because a lot of things I try to do is I try to set up a back toss on him. But as I'm coming from these platforms, he consistently, you'll see him, he'll just dash attack every single time I like drop off from the platform. Because if I don't bait, he'll do it. But this I don't react. I can't react to this like short hop, jump, nade because he just chose that instead of dash attacking.
Yeah.
So that's why I shield for a second, and then I see him throwing nade. This is about the time I'm reacting to it, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll just move instead. But if he dash attacks there, and I don't shield, I get hit. But that's me checking for him like misplaying it because I was just like throwing a turnip from really far away and trying to get like
Okay.
bait him to like do it. But yeah,
Okay.
he what's it called? So he dash attacks here. I don't go for the punish here, and then I land here. And then this is the part again where I'm talking about like they have priority here. I would not fight them there because again, look at that. He's trying to
Yeah.
just win here. Like you cannot win. And then I down air here, and it's in a position where because he just swung his down air. I didn't get the punish, but he has to shield here. So then he could try and attack me, so I move away because he could be down airing and stuff like that. So I'm trying to outspace it, checking for like a riposte, like a down air and air out of shield. He could challenge me here. He goes for jump over C4 explosion. So now C4 is offline, and he's pulling nade here. He does the nade landing where it drops off the platform. So now I cannot fight him unless you jump up and specifically do the aerial to catch it. I catch it, and then I jump Z drop it and pressure. So I'm using it into my own thing. So if you're doing the aerials, this is the part again where it's like you can't do them ambivalently in there. You have to aerial before he lands to the ground or after to catch the item. If you do it in between, you die instantly.
Yeah.
So there's another one. He set up another C4. It's blinking there. That's a early nade. That's another nade. It's lobbing 2 lobbed nades. He pulls another one, throws it instantly. And again, like I would have to be on the ground right here to be in a position to contest. Since I'm in the air, he's not scared of this, so he's going to throw it at me, and he's going to pull another one because he's not scared still. That's why being in this area is so good because it can stop this like cycle, but you can't do it because of like this right here. Because if any situation, instead if he doesn't double nade and he decides to pop his C4, then I lose. So that's why again I'm kind of edging closer to it because I want him to pop his C4, but I don't commit to it. And if I just keep him in this corner, it kind of like plays out really well. That's me pressuring his jump out of the grenade thing without hitting his shield. And then I move back. His grenade explodes. He has a grenade in his hand now. So he's trying to throw it at me. He's been trying to like throw them at me up here. He doesn't see what he wants, so he puts it on the ground and then he throws it at me. That one's cooked, so I'm going to block that one. There's an uncooked nade, and then I caught his dash in with the back toss. I caught his movement in here, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to pressure. That's insane.
Sorry.
That looks ridiculous,
That
man.
was so good.
Yeah.
I hated that.
So everything's offline right now. Nades just blew up on each other. He just popped his C4. He's resetting C4, and then he got back down. I was too far away to contest that. I tried to stuff a nade pull right there, but he jumped over the nade pull. So I'd have to jump and hit him with that and read the short hop there. He pulls his nade here. He's going to land. I know he has to like shield. I can like downer over the grenade. So he has to shield roll or do something else here. So I actually get this roll here. I have to grab for the ledge for the C4. I cross up over to cover center stage while crossing up the C4 to keep myself safe. He takes the corner again. And this is what I'm talking about where it's just like this corner position is just like very strong. He back airs there. That beats every single option I have. So that's like good that I dodged that. Yeah. And then that's like him setting up an early nade, trying to bait me to like move, and then it's like he's trying to like punish me for being end zone 2 at all. So then he blocks that nade, pulls this nade here, throws both of these, and I'm just kind of stuck on this platform right now because again, with that nade toss, I can't react to second pull of nade toss. So if I contest at any of those timings there, any down tilt, any whatever, just like destroys me. The C4 timer is actually about to naturally explode in a little bit, so I'm kind of like waiting
Okay.
because he's got to blow it up, and then he just blew that up and he sets it up again. And if I don't get a good timing, then you just have to keep going until you get one. Like it's not really like great. And then you
Yeah,
see like
no,
I'm just
no.
very picking timings like where I can try
Yeah.
to hit like a movement.
There's another situation where I thought you were gonna do that before, but then you shielded it. So I was like, oh. But then I saw you do it here, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So
And this is where he pulls a nade. If he pulls a nade early, this is where you really want to smash attack because he has to throw it before he can move. Like in the air before he hits the ground. Like this would be a perfect position to up smash here.
okay.
Um,
Oh yeah, okay, I
but I
agree.
wasn't really thinking about that because I thought he was gonna keep going off stage, but he kind of just like held left. I thought he was gonna like go here, throw it up, and then air dodge, but he just drifted in. So I
That's
went
even
for
worse.
the nair.
Sorry.
I know, right? And then I go for the nair. I tried to back hit it. So this is the position where the nade is facing me. So if I drifted more to the right, I could have back hit naired it and got a clean hit. But I wanted to hit him to the right here, but I got the back hit by
Yeah.
accident,
Yeah.
and then I was gonna take the nade trade. So that's not good because again, now that does nothing for me because I can't really contest that positioning right there. He pulled a nade, he would have thrown it up, grabbed the ledge, and then the nade would have covered his like get up option. So it's like kind of hard to contest. That's what I'm talking about. Now like look how good my positioning is. It's like or like the state of the game is for me 67. And it's like, oh, this is good. And you're like you could kill him in like a little bit. And then this one nade hit. This is what I'm talking about. He got off, he dropped it, and he was able to drop it. And I blow up one time, and I'm completely reversaled, and I'm going to die. Now everything's wrong.
So like, why didn't you let him play with? Sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions because I'm just really, I need to know. Like, why didn't you just let him play with himself when you were just like, at
Dude,
that
we were
position?
fucking talking about this yesterday. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, that's exercise himself in the corner.
Oh my
So something I
fucking
try
god.
to do here is if I tried to this is me trying to go for the skill shot right here. As I'm like he's here, if I nair him before he hits the ground, then I get the trade and like
Okay.
I blow up and he goes off here and I win. But since I did it right after, and this is like I think like the best
Yeah.
example I can talk about, then he gets the thing he wants. The other part about this is that typically like grenade falls here, her nair doesn't actually hit low enough to hit the grenade if it's lower on the ground because it's so small and like precise. So nair is like a pretty good like tool you can use to pressure snake or whatever like that because it won't blow up the nades all the time.
Okay.
I did it a little bit too early because the nade is about right here.
Yeah.
If I waited a few more frames and it was here, it wouldn't have hit it. So that's me trying to skill shot it,
Okay.
which is just like
That's fair. I just thought that was a little haste. So like, even if I hear that reasoning, I'm like,
I mean, you don't have to
no
take this. You don't
judge.
have to take this, but you can go for the skill shot.
Yeah,
And that's like
no,
kind of what I went for.
I just want to understand why, because it just gives me more
Yeah,
reasons to play this,
it's tough because then this is like a really bad position right here, and then it's just like, well, I'm about to die to everything now.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking killed him.
I know, bro. Fucking snake players, dude. They don't give a fuck about anyone else.
This is uncontestable. If you get this much height, this is literally uncontestable. So it's like I just cover
Yeah.
center with this like the center drift with the turnip right here
I agree,
because this
I
is like
agree.
unbeatable. This is like it's just okay. So they're gonna land here, and he sets up another nade, and that was like too hard to contest because there was all this shit there, and that was just C4 on this tipper platform too. So me taking the corner is kind of hard, but I'm at the percent where nade trades are good. So again, here's the nade here. It would take too long for him to pop C4 if he doesn't jump away from this. I know he's about to land right here, so I go for a hit because you can. This is me trying to go for a skill shot on popping the
Yeah.
Remember those frames on like pulling the grenade pull? That I said like the start before he can throw the toss or like shield or whatever like that. This is me like going for that because he pulls the nade here. And I try to like burst him. and he doesn't think I'm willing because I'm playing this game of chicken, right, where I'm not willing to like take the
Yeah.
space of the c4, so he doesn't think I'll even invade this space. But this is me going for a mix up when the percents are like good for me because it actually does something. And at this percent right now,
Mhm.
I can still go for like high reward things and then blow up to like nades, and it's like good. So this is like a decent way. You really have to be like really keen about playing your percents in this matchup, because now as long as Snake's body doesn't get towards me and I don't get C4, nothing should really kill me.
Yeah.
If you play this like zone 2-3 almost game with him,
Yeah.
you should be able to find some chip damage without like dying, unless I die to a nade, which is like okay, whatever at that point. Yay, a combo. That's what I'm talking about right there. You see how his response right there to me throwing a turnip is dash tech?
Mm.
He wins that like no
Okay.
matter what. So that's why I have to like triple double bait like there.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Just
That's so
don't. Don't do
unfortunate.
that. You literally cannot contest respawn him. Just don't do what I
Yeah.
did. That's just
You're just
fucking
mad. Sorry.
And now he
no, I
has
am.
his
Like,
little
what the fuck is
home
that?
with that C4. That was kind of nasty.
So yeah, this is like what I'm talking about right here. Like this is a good timing on here. So he has that. I knocked him out of his timing. So I have some frame advantage here. I go for the item toss, item regrab because I really need it. He goes here. He blows up his C4. I dodge the C4, and then he's about to come down. So I know I can contest this. He has nade here because he wants me to swing into it like every other character would. But I'm using turnip as a tool where it's like even if it hits the nade, blows him up there, it's fine. But I hit him on the legs here, so that's like good. And then I go for the nair hit, and I get a combo here. And this is me contesting again that timing between resetting him. So in the same way we talked about like him, like people like resetting on platforms, like you know like Wario resetting onto that like platform, trying to get back up there and like refreshing his like advantageous position to like win the exchange. That's the timing you have to snipe out on Snake, and this is what we're gonna do for like grenade loops and like C4 timings and stuff like that. It's like kind of the only timing you'll really have to like get a decent hit on him like this. This is like a really good example of that. And then he's gonna go high here out of this, so I should go over here faster, to be honest. But I got here in time where I'm like kind of on this side. I tried to hit his legs. I was a little too early. I was swinging early because like hitting his legs you have to be pretty like early on that. But I missed. But that would have been good because I would have hit his legs. The turnip would have hit him, and then I would have fared him, and then taken the grenade trade, and he would have taken like 30 or something like that. And we would have. This is a good percent like for me to trade. He would have went over here. I would have went up here. I would have like 50 or something like that. But I missed that. But that's what I'm talking about. Like that sequence needs to happen for the game to like go well for me. Because now that he's here, it's like, well, I lost. I missed. I lost. And then that backer just destroys everything, and I have nothing. And I just go here. So now he's landing again. That's fucking fair. Yeah, right.
Ew, he's trying it. Sorry.
This is fine for me to take a trade there. I don't want him to grab me.
Yeah.
But I don't want to like jump. So there I use turnip defensively. Like he can dash tech me and I won't die here, but if I get grabbed in the corner, it's really bad. So I block. This is the nade setup is coming towards me. It's gonna be really bad. As soon as this nade blows up like goes up like this. Remember how I said the nade is gonna bounce up here? It's gonna explode.
Yeah.
As long as I throw my turnip and it gets in his way, he has to dash check me. He can't like kill me here. And even if I get blown up by this grenade here after, it's fine. It's better for me to get hit by that grenade actually. Like it is actually better for me to just jump into this
Yeah,
grenade
that's
and
what I
take
was
that
thinking
explosion
too.
and go upwards and get out of the corner than like get grabbed here. But I have the turnip insurance here, so if I didn't have turnip, I should just jump up here and get exploded. If not, I throw the turnip to stop the dash here. And I do that no matter what. After I see the grenade hit my shield, I throw the turnip.
So how does
Just to stuff the dash,
item
like to protect
throw
myself.
out a shield works? Like what's the frame data on that?
It depends on your character, but it's an out of shield option. Mine is a frame 8.
Wait, so like
Every
characters
character
are
has
slower.
unique frame data for every direction.
oh
yes.
really? Oh wow. Even if it like
Yes,
so
my-
but it's
my
item
forward
dependent,
is
right?
8.
It like if I have a turnip or grenade or a banana, it's all the same timing. It's just based on what character I play.
Yes.
It's all the same except for your heavy toss. There are characters with heavy toss animations, and that's like when you're holding like Wario bike and shit.
Okay.
and like a cargo barrel
Well, you
item,
can't
I guess.
shield with Wario Bike.
No, you cannot. But your toss data is different.
Oh yeah, true. So, do y'all usually go for a jump, throw out a shield, or it's always faster to do it from the ground?
Well, if you jump, there would be startup for like the jump squat, and it would
Yeah.
throw it in a different way.
Yeah,
But
true.
It's
Yeah,
a really
no.
useful option, but it's just slower.
And also, it wouldn't hit there in that context because I'm trying to hit like,
Right,
a jump
right.
option. My forward toss doesn't hit like.
But yeah, okay. So
dash
I
angle
got the
from the
answer.
jump.
I got the answer.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So I forward toss there. I go for the combo there, and then he's going up again. I need to cover this. This is kind of close, but again, I'm aiming at magnifying glass, so whatever. But I forced him. The deadly option, the upper, I covered center, so he's going back to the corner again. So now he's in this position where he has this corner situation here, and I set up the nade here, and he was barely able to get there in time, which kind of sucks. I thought I was able to land in time. I could have just stayed up in the air, actually. But I just didn't think he would be able to back air me in time, this was a good back air by him. That fucking sucked.
So once this happens, how do you keep the game from getting out of reach?
You take a nade trade and kill him because he's at kill percent.
No,
What if I'm Fox?
I meant after you lost the stock.
Yeah, he's at 148. I try to fucking fair him before I take too much. I take for 10%. It's a good position there to play the corner, honestly. It's just weird because I can still play with the grenades here in the corner. I honestly could have fought him. It's just scary because obviously his moves kill me here at 100 also very easily. But it wouldn't have been a bad idea to like just stand in his face right here and just back here late for like a dash in and then take the grenade and blow up and go away from here. Because he is kind of cornered and pincered here. But I also thought that was not bad either. I just didn't think he could reach that, which sucks. But again, don't mess with this. I cover that. He goes here. Back air just owns every option there. Puts me back into the nade. That's what I'm talking about. I just forced something there. Just take out, like, I took a trade. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
35 is, like, negligible. Because with the game plan I'm going for,
so
like,
what about,
I should
like,
be able to do that first 50.
Like if I have Arsene, maybe I can force that. But like, what about if they're at like 100? Then just play it out from there until I can get a situation where
Well,
grenade
you're
trade will kill them.
jokered, so you could just start fucking shooting your guns forever. Like, you have, like,
True.
special tools to deal with this, so you don't have to, like... And then you see how, like, the grenades, like, always cover the combo space anyways, unless you're, like, comboing, like, vertically. So that's why, like, I have to go for this double, like, feint here, and I punish the down tilt, which is, like, really fucking hard.
Dude,
And
you
then I know the
you
grenade's gonna
skill shot at the
explode.
fuck out of that.
Yeah. And then I know the grenade's gonna explode. And I'm in his face, he could hit me, but I'm just, like, playing off the fact that he won't nair. Not that he, like, can't. Just because it's, like, punishable or whatever. And then he's gonna go here, and he's gonna pull the nade out of it, because there's two nades here now, and a C4, so it's just, like, too much for me to try to, like, hit him here. Because he could double jump back C4, pull a nade, and then there's another nade sitting there already, so it's gonna blow up soon. And he actually pulled a nade to break my combo, but there's another nade there, so he actually blows himself up here. So this is good here, and this is what I'm talking about, playing towards these big options, because he's using these big fuck you options, and I'm just like baiting these, because like if I do interact any of these two timings, I would have lost. Like it's just too hard. So you really have to like go second on these things, third or fourth sometimes if you must. That's like really fair. C4's gone. Nade's flowing in front of me. Early grenade. I cross up. Punish an up tilt. Here's a nade. This actually pissed me off so bad. I was so late.
No.
And he insta hurt block shifts away from me, by the way.
What? Oh my god, dude, that move's so fucked.
Wow.
Like what? Like what? I and this is greedy from me. I could have like sure hop bared, I guess, or something. But I want fucking ground float in air because I get the best frame advantage off of it
Mm-hmm.
for like setting up for the next situation because I obviously can't kill him here. I mean,
I guess he timed it well enough to get that out, but it's really unfortunate.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had this like here. I mean, most normal characters could just deal with this here because you could just run up and like get up a smash attack. But if I don't get my tipper here on my smash attack, it doesn't kill for my up smash. So funny enough, right? My smash spot just like does nothing here.
No up air though, because you were looking for the kill. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, because up air, like if he goes upwards like that, like he's just gonna
Yeah.
drop side B, down B, whatever, blah blah blah, and then come back down, and then I can't do anything about that. So the only thing I could have done was like send him this far to the side, and then force him to like close him distance with like some of his options, and then drop some stuff, and then keep him in the corner, and then like 2 interactions wins from there.
The stimuli. That
Yeah.
could have like not have incentivized him to just disrespected you and went for that bear like that. That was like.
I mean,
kinda
that's
weird,
just good for him to do here. Like
I
it's just
guess.
it's like a good move for him to do there. It's just, there's no reason not for him to
Even
do
if
that.
like you shield it, like
I'm not punishing that or killing him at all. There's nothing I can do there. Like against a normal character
I mean,
who has a
maybe
decent up smash,
if
then
he,
yeah,
if
you
he,
can punish it.
if he like just spaced it, it looked like he would have been able to drift away. Like you might be able to drop shield F smash, but
No, you cannot drop shield F smash that shit. That shit is not that fucking
That's
laggy.
so ghetto.
well,
You have to up
it
smash
was
out of
it
shield
was
as a
like
character.
landing, or not. It wasn't landing. It was like actually, yeah. I guess it was gonna be basically landing.
It is gonna be safe enough to like do
Yeah.
that because like if I like look at where the backer comes out, it's like there. It's like at my head level. That's not drop
Yeah.
shield F smashable. But I think why is this frame rate from being stupid? I'm like mapping the wrong button. It's like this one. Right here. Yeah, it's like you see how low this is?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to drop shield F smash.
That's probably like a
And then up
minus like
smash isn't gonna hit because he's landing.
it'll hit him. It won't kill him.
Oh, I don't think mine would hit here.
No. No. I feel like the only people here that hits is like Roy
Does-
Crom,
Does Diddy Kong?
Fox, Diddy
Toon
Kong,
Link.
Toon Link, and like Cloud, and like that's fine. And Sora, they
this
all kill.
character is so gross.
So basically, just not
Yep.
your guys' character. Just gotta.
My shit,
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, do the ass.
My shit's ass. My shit doesn't kill ever.
Shit,
I
my
think you would
shit
kill
ass
him
too.
here. Okay.
My favorite trend is Fox players saying they would rather a move like over the ones they currently have.
Yeah,
Just
I wish I
Like
had Cloud up smash.
like Jade the other day told me that she would rather have Joker up tilt than Fox up tilt.
What?
Anyway,
Okay, well I don't know about that. That's kind of fucking crazy.
Maybe. Maybe.
Fear you may have touched somebody mentally.
Oh.
So do you see this? What I'm talking about? Like with this
Yeah.
platform pressure, they set up the platform thing and said Leo goes late here, so he can pick up the grenade and do that instead of interacting with the whole other part.
Okay.
But if you have tools, like this shit is like a lot different.
That was a freaky ass snare.
Yeah, but you see how he's pressuring around the platform and he's willing to do the same thing. We're crossing up, and again, he has a big grab win con here because of how Joker hits so hard on these things. So,
I can't wait for the next Smash game to come out and then nerf the fuck out of Arsene and Kazuya and Steve.
that's really not happening. But okay.
As I said, it's not happening. And Isabel's gonna be top tier. I don't want that.
Oh my god, yes, my soul main.
Hey, don't piss me off.
Falcon's gonna be top tier.
After a grab grenade, yeah.
Dude, he actually punished back air. What the fuck?
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Carry as shit. Look at this. Look at this.
After an hour of watching Peach Snake,
Struggle. And look, what the
It's
fuck
so
are
funny.
you talking about? This is broken as shit.
Yeah,
I'm
no, it's
dead.
lit.
It just blew up the
Wow.
nade on top of the two. It just
That's
Oh my
crazy.
fuck.
I wish I could do that.
you literally have that fucking fox laser camping.
Okay, but laser
Hurt.
doesn't go through shield like that.
Well, it triggers a grenade from afar. That's all you need.
Wait,
fuck
I didn't even know if I
Thank
could do that.
you.
Yeah, it's so silly.
He
Like,
needs
Fox
it.
goes pew pew pew.
Wow, fox
He's
laser
dead, right?
camping.
Okay.
You don't understand. Playing Fox is like playing while I'm on fire. If I stop moving, I'm
Oh.
dead.
Look at that shit. Look at him. Leo is so fucking woke. Look at this. Look, he's just covering. He's just trolling the shit out of him because it's like he's gonna lose if he hits the grenade.
Do
He
some.
can't. Yeah.
Couldn't he just like jump up there and like? Well, actually, never mind. Tetracon doesn't have a hurt box. Because if I was Fox, I could jump up while Snake is camping there, and my shine will just trigger both nades.
Well, you just said shine. Hitbox on his fucking reflector. Get a load of this, dude. Hitbox on his fucking frame 2 invincible reflector. What the fuck are we talking about?
Okay, all right. Like
A lot of hatred today.
Invincible.
Wow.
Invincible.
invisible for one
a
frame.
lot of this guy.
No, it's
Two.
invincible for 2.
Oh well, two. Big deal.
On frame 2, like, okay. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. You cannot, like, this is one feint. This is one feint, everyone. They always act first because they have so much priority on their attacks. But you have to bait this. If they do this F tilt, you can bait it. So it's like, when you jump in like this, even though it looks like he just whiffed a grab and he just, like, you know,
Yeah,
he's
you
all
have to-
negative
you
here
have
like
to-
that. You have to jump here, don't land next to him, land right here so you have enough time to move, and then double bait. Like, that's what, like... But then, again, Snake gets punished for doing these things and swinging first if he misses. So
Mhm.
that's why it's so important to double, even triple feint sometimes, because doing one is just not enough, where people think, like, you could just do one.
All right, y'all. I gotta go.
Yeah,
Alright,
Have a
bye
nice
then.
day at
This has
Winter.
been
Later, Ethan.
extremely,
Uh,
extremely helpful. I haven't like had a lot of input because I've just been absorbing all of the information.
Oh no, dude. Yeah, it was a lot of great stuff.
So
Especially,
you
like-
guys. I'll see you.
Because of
I'll
the
see y'all
way
later.
you have to break
Yeah,
it
that
down.
would be
too. Like,
yeah,
just
that's
for,
why.
like, you
That's
to
why
win,
I
that's
want
it's
to show
really good.
both.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like, here's the struggle bitch, and then here's me. I'm both. And then this is what I'm talking about here. It's like, look at both grenades here. It's like, here's one nade. There's a nade you can dash through. This is what I'm talking about, where it's just bouncing. You can just tank that shit because it's not going to do
Yeah.
anything to you. And he's throwing, and he tries to close space because he's not ready for it. As long as you, this is like part of the tempo, like keeping the game flow. He could have blocked this and up tilted him or grabbed him or back thrown or like that, but he's just not expecting it. So he actually dashed forward here, and he's getting hit. And this is fine. This is the same thing I did where you burst them sometimes. It's like, fuck it. You have to like keep them on their toes. You have to burst them sometimes. And the way the nades were set up, the nades were not set up in a way that it was like could get naded below me into up air. It's just like he could have just like grabbed you or something like that. It would have been bad for Leo, but it's not like he's dying instantly. So
up there. Yeah, he does.
God, look at this fucking character. Just going into
That's
the
what I'm
black
talking
hole.
about. Same thing with the trade. You back air him here, take the trade, you go up here. It's bad because he's losing meter, but it's enough. He can still get the kill
Yeah.
here. See, that's the frame
Yeah.
trap. Both of those were kill moves.
Oh, that's so dumb. Sorry.
And Joker's fast enough here, so this is the difference between my character and Joker. Where it's
Yeah.
like, look at him swing here on this platform, show up aerial. He gets to the ground faster because he fast falls and he's whatever like that. And he has a low dash, so he can dash here before as the C4 is starting up already and get to the other side. I would have had to respect this and just hold this side of the stage.
Does Peach up smash hit PS2 platform?
No.
No,
Ugh, we're both struggling.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, damn.
no, it's so rude.
Because I was saying when he frame trapped him with the back air and then up smashed his landing on the platform.
It does if your character puts their body below. Some characters, when they do certain moves, puts your body into the floor. And then there's one
Mhm.
frame of Peach up smash or like
hits
one
her.
area of it that hits it, but it's like behind her.
Maybe your
It-
up smash is like mine because mine is very finicky too. Like I
Well,
can show you. Hold on.
Look at this. You see how it's angled slightly to the like her left, her
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
Oh
a little bit
yeah.
more. That's the
Nice.
frame that hits and it spins in some weird way. It's like kind of this frame where it's kind of angled in some weird way. Because like it has to be that part before like this sour spot part. But yeah, this like tipper as it's like spinning around, it might hit them. Like when Pyra up smashes, she like plants her foot into the ground, like her 1 foot, it goes like lower into
Yeah.
the ground. It's like very specific. It's like very specific, but everyone always thinks it hits. It'll hit their shield because their shield is bigger than the body, but yeah. So yeah, that's like a situation there. He pops the C4 here, and he knows he can swing here because if he tries to stuff it out or he fared, so he hurt box shifted through the C4. He swung a fair there, but he gets beat out by the fucking forward tilt. But it's still like a good fair here. I don't even blame him for doing this. This is a good swing. Oh, that's a nair. Oh. He should have fared here. If he fares here, he hits him. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's not fine.
Just kidding.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about there. He has to like
Yeah.
pull it. He's like throwing it. He could have shielded, but he can bait that by moving.
Dude,
So
I'm
these
so
dash attacks are
glad
good
that
ascending.
I don't play Diddy Kong. I would not want to play against Snake as fucking
Oh, wow.
Diddy Kong.
Well,
Yeah, there's a lot more reasons than that. I'm honestly convinced that Peanut is rescuing Diddy Kong in this matchup, and it's like the only matchup that's the case in. Just because I have something long distance that can dink grenades, and like
What the fuck?
them traveling full stage.
What the fuck is?
That's so cool.
Dude, that's
He
lit as
just-
hell. Fuck that bitch ass grenade.
I hate that.
Why do you
I'm
hate
so
that?
glad a
Grenade
character like this
was destroyed
exists
by
for
neutral
Smoke.
B.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Leo just saved the rest of the bracket from her.
And he got double grenaded. He got fucking bulleted and double grenaded. He took like 30 and like a what the shit.
Using his setup against him like that.
Die,
is
bitch.
crazy.
Yo.
That was almost straight grenade damage.
Yo.
goodness gracious.
I know. Like what? Yep. See, he's always gonna go first. And Leo used that against him. He tried to fucking blow up the C4 on it. That would have been so good.
It would have.
Miss.
That was interesting.
Miss.
I'm surprised for Darren set up back here.
Call out the grenade landing. Get more. Farm Arsene.
It's
Win con
so-
on. Try to cover one side. He overshot one. Are you?
Okay.
The turnaround. He still DI'd it right
No,
and died.
how did he even get inside of him off a fair
Yeah,
one like
this
that? Is
character's
crazy.
fucking broken. And then when I try and say Joker's better
Oh.
than fucking Fox.
He hit dash
No,
attack startup.
everyone knows Joker's better than Fox.
Okay,
Well-
good. As long as we know.
Wait.
Well,
Did
yeah.
you say well?
What's up?
Wait, did you just say well? So
Yeah.
What? See, I don't think Joker's broken.
Fox is
Keep my
like
mouth shut.
so unfair. It's not even funny.
Fox is literally unfair.
Okay, Fox is unfair, but Joker's even more unfair.
I think
I-
Joker's better, but Fox is like designed for children.
Joker, Joker's the most
Wait,
fair
keep
character in
going.
the game.
Keep going.
Okay, when you're talking about design for children, when the other character literally has a comeback
Like the good little
mechanic
Fox
built into
players. That's what he meant when they were designed for children.
A
The rage
comeback
bait
Big
is
little
so
Fox
easy.
player.
you're
Guys,
losing.
Let's watch the
Here,
VOD. Let's watch
here,
the
you're losing,
VOD. Like,
Arsene!
this is irrelevant to
Dude,
the
Fox has
VOD.
like, Fox has
It's over.
no, dude. Joker has so many problems. That's not even funny. Like there's so many
It's not
problems.
You know what Fox's problem
true.
is?
That's true.
His nair isn't good enough. It needs to be even better. Who do I sound
See, they
like?
have to make things up.
Just make Fox a little heavier, and I'll be happy.
Oh yeah, you fucking
You should literally
you
trade
should
weights with Game
jump off a
Watch.
bridge.
I would rather Game Watch be heavier than you. Like I'm not even fucking trolling.
That's how you know how fucking sickening this shit is.
Oh, whatever. Oh no, I'm getting pressed on by Fox.
Yeah, it's actually the worst thing in the game.
Well,
You
Oh
see,
my
what the fuck
fuck.
was that? Fucking back air.
Is that like the footstool off of ledge that he did, or did he just double jump?
He's double jumping.
You can do it, but you can do it as like an option select. If you get the
Yeah.
Phantom Footstool, it's good. Yeah, that's a Phantom Footstool.
Yeah, I love doing
He
it
was a
even when it's
disguising
phantom
mechanic.
footstools because I just like teleport.
For
Yeah.
real, it's so lit.
Covers like drift in with the up B, goes off, goes straight for center. Covers this with a bullet because he was far enough away from up tilt, and then he's in between the dash distance. So up tilt will either be right here, and it can't be like in this area. So run off right there into B reverse back in with a neutral B is good because it's safe. So he's pressuring that. He got the parry, and he respects the parry because he knows he can run up and kill him. So he does that, punishes it. That was actually fucking insane from Leo. He actually Joker can't really like fair punish what's it called? Like Joker's
So-
barrel shield is better than fair. Yeah, so you can down air punish it, but he actually turns around before he shields. I love doing that.
That
he can
shit's
back
so
air here.
raw. Like when that Donkey Kong beat Spargo. That's when
Yeah.
people finally started talking about turnaround shield. I know Tweak does it a lot.
Spargo does it a lot too. It's very good at club.
So then C4 got dropped here, and he calls out the landing into the corner, runs off here. He tried to get a kill, a setup off of it, or maybe hit both fairs. Either way, like both positions are good for him if he gets a hit that doesn't like end up with that big trade. But this is still good for him because like this percent differential is like really great right now. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Look at that chase.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Getting hit by the grenade is really good.
and like if he
Most
hit him with
obvious
like
example.
like if the snake had less percent or he hit him closer to off stage, like that grenade would have resulted in the snake fucking dying.
Yeah, he has no and you notice how he Diaz in. He runs forward and Diaz in. He could have blocked this here. He could have just shielded the grenade right like that.
good.
He knows he's gonna do that. He almost got him. And this is a frame trap. And he just swings the kill move. Yeah.
Does anybody here have mods right now for their Smash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I accidentally
Yeah.
updated my Switch.
Yeah, do
Do
they
you
have?
need the new
well,
atmosphere, Sam?
It forced me to
Um,
update.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
It
I
forced me to update if I wanted to play online, so I had to.
Yeah.
The new patch is out.
Okay, lit.
But there's no Hakate though, right?
You just use atmosphere.
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused when it comes to that stuff. So
You don't
gonna
have to
teach me
use
about that later.
Hekate for like most things.
it's okay.
And then
Shadow,
notice him
so
pulling the grenade right here. He has two right here, and he's still respecting it because like he's pressured
Yeah.
by the fact that like
Mhm.
the neutral B could pierce it. He gets two grenades off, which he didn't even think he would get this far. And then now Leo can just force this like side B, and it like if he doesn't immediately like punish him, like run through this and punish him or roll through it or whatever, which he's not close enough to like roll through and like
It's
force
a
kill
sustained
him.
shield.
He has to stay in shield, ruins his timing, and now he has to jump away from his nades or roll away from his nades, which does not be good. And he has to jump because he either jumps off stage here and comes back in with another grenade, like B reverses back in, and then he gets shot by the bullet and then gets comboed off of it, or he rolls in and then that's also a bad position for him, or that's why he jumps in because this is like pretty much his only option really, to not get blown up by his own nades. So there's so much pressure that's going on here just based on this like utility. And now he's coming back in with this platform thing. Leo's not gonna hit this. He does it super late, grabs the thing while pressuring with the back air.
Why is Leo shoot gun there? Not there, right
This
here.
one?
Yeah.
Because it covers the runoff, if you remember. Like a consistent
Okay.
thing that happens is like he'll run off and pull another nade to like
Yeah.
cover his landing,
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
like the one that happened earlier. in
So
the-
with
whatever.
okay, so with Arsene, it adds an extra hitbox, but the extra hitbox doesn't like do any stun damage. That would still proc grenade, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
And it's just like grenade bullet shot isn't like lagging enough for like what is Snake gonna do? Drop here and like back area you or something like that? It's just like it's kind of hard for him to mess up with it either. It kind of covers a lot at the same time, and he doesn't want to like even use that time to jump up there and like hit the grenade while it's early. So he might as well just like wait for it to be late, and he gets the other timing there.
Okay. I was
Freshman
assuming
mid.
that
That's the sour dash stack, by the way, which is like look how good of a position that is for him. Yay! Well, so he's here. He nares out of it because now look how Hurt is being pressured after hitting sour dash stack. He could have just down tilted here again, so he doesn't have to shield. But he tries to grab that. Leo's pulling back fully with his spacing like that. He goes for a single feint, dash out, dash in, and he loses here because Snake owns single feint. He gets out here though because it's not like a combo hit, so it's fine. And Joker is not directly punished for giving Snake time to set up here. Takes all the resources here. The bullets are again stopping him and stuff.
I gotta do some chores before my local. I think I'm gonna head out.
Everyone, Sam.
See you later, Sam.
Okay.
Bye,
good
Sam.
luck, good
Thanks
luck.
for the fantastic snake lesson.
You're welcome.
ooh,
Wow.
Oh, that would have killed. That would have been so cool.
Nice. Oh my.
There's something wrong with him.
It's just
With
so...
who, Leo or Hurt?
Leo.
Uh,
Dude's a demon.
that is a crazy up B.
I mean, he doesn't get punished for it. I don't think
I
it's
mean,
No,
that.
I'm not saying.
That is
No, I'm
true.
saying. I didn't mean it in a bad way. It's just like he's just so smart.
Listen, when you're the GOAT, you're the GOAT. You know? You
Nah,
get
for
GOAT
real.
powers.
But that shit never works because they can literally just always up B through it, or you know you can air dodge.
Well, I think it's...
Well, air dodge
even
there
if it's never
sucks.
true...
Yeah,
even
no,
if it's
air
never
dodge
true, it
sucks,
doesn't
but or
actually
you know you
work.
could also just DI too. That
It's a
works
good
too.
option to get that one stock, like, in a set if you need to. I mean,
Yeah.
it's never going to work again, but it's that one surprise
No,
option.
dude, I love when you hit uppy on Snake. It's literally the
I mean, he
greatest
probably just
feeling in
doesn't
the
even
world.
think he's in danger here.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Because of the positioning, he's so high percent. Like,
I
Which
kill
is
chain is, like,
weird because he
crazy.
just got hit by that same thing literally like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah. It's funny because he's DIing in to force like a center recovery, so he has a chance to like get back. But it's just like
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, does it
Very
really make sense for him to DI in there? Because
No,
he
because you
gets
could just
centered
go
no
high
matter what.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets centered no matter what. If he drifts
I
out,
mean,
he
you would
drifts
go
up
pretty far
anyways.
right away on that down to
yeah,
there.
facts.
Like you would go pretty far to the side. He wants to get like literally center instead of a side B off the height.
I'm
but-
sorry. If Snake Nikita wasn't the way it was, not Nikita, Cypher wasn't the way it was, I wouldn't even hate the matchup that much. But the fact that you can't reflect it, and it just fucking like hits you when you were like, it's just so stupid to me. Like it ruins my ledge trapping. It makes me mad.
Jesus
That was
Christ.
so fucking.
He
nasty.
literally like perfectly IDJs this like the perfect double jump height. Not double IDJ, but he's like doing this perfectly. This like exact
just
height, so he has the
tap.
fair one. That's great. This is insane. Look at that. And it still fucking hit him.
To be fair, gun does extend your hurt box by a lot. So.
Yeah, but like I really don't agree with that fucking like hitbox discrepancy between the two people.
Dude, it makes no fucking sense. It literally makes no fucking sense.
It's like actually when I first learned that, I was like, why? Why? That's a bomb. Like, what are you talking about?
That is not a grenade.
Dude, and it's like so fucking huge too. Like grenade is
Ooh.
so huge, and then it's like so small in Snake.
So this is kind of what I'm talking about, where like I was like Peach or like that. Like if they're pulling a grenade like this, if your hitbox isn't like Cloud Bear size, you can kind of overshoot it into them past the grenade if you get like past their body. So like the crescent right now is
Yeah,
hugging
that
the
makes
side of his
sense.
body and not hitting his arm over there. Because this goes like past him and it's hitting like the left side. of
Even
him.
if Cloud was inside of him, he could do it too, right?
No, it hits him every time.
Nah, no, you can't.
And
It's
the
actually
grenade would
quite
save him.
hard as Cloud to space it. Yeah, you have to do those like lingering late up airs and like other things like that to juggle them.
If you want to hit him with back air there, you have to aim for his head. Like
Head,
if aim,
yeah,
yeah,
double
and
jump
do
over it.
You can't do it otherwise.
Ouch.
I think one of the biggest things too about the Snake matchup is whenever you actually get him on ledge, you have to fucking take advantage of it. It's very rare though, so I feel like most people aren't like practiced.
He was
with it.
surprised.
Everyone else in the game getting frame trapped there. Ouch. Ouch. What?
That was absurd. Nah. He gets hit here. Goodness gracious, that was peak.
Dude, it makes so much
I-
sense.
And Loki had more
Sorry.
range than that.
No, it had
Oh, yeah.
it would have
Already
hit him
active.
if he didn't gunned. That's how gross that is.
Ouch.
It's kind of too close.
Oh my god.
It just doesn't give him any space to set up. It's like really suffocating.
Dude,
of
I'm
a
telling you,
utility.
Tony, Joker would solve all your issues.
I mean-
Pac-Man, Duck Hunt, Snake.
Well,
I don't know about Pac-Man.
It's
But notice the
I mean,
respect here. Look at the situation. Like, side B grenade, C4. That like it's just not winnable. And you can react to C4, so he's able to jump here and nair dodge like whenever.
Yeah.
If it like goes weird, as long as you're like ready for it. And yeah, that's a perfect.
So
trade.
smart.
Just force the hitbox there. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't even think normal Joker up air here kills here, but it's the nade,
Mm-hmm.
and then he aimed for that side of him too. But it's his feet, so any hit here works really. Yeah. Well, yeah.
body bag. Damn.
Actually, though.
oh my god.
That like
Have you-
mainly covers, I think, what should be looked at for Snake in terms of like pacing and like counterplay towards like certain things and what your objective should be.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few specifics that you'll have to work out yourself, like recovering against like Nikita and
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
that
Very specific.
And, like,
nonsense.
And you'll have to
And
get
like spacing your moves on
I
like
don't really-
whatever.
Yeah, how deactivating the kiddo works. Because sometimes I deactivate it, sometimes I don't. But like,
So you hit it and then it loses a hitbox, but they can cancel it instantly and it re-soft hits you no matter what.
how do they cancel it?
You just hit shield.
It. Yeah, just stop controlling it.
If you just drop it, it cancels it immediately. So like no matter what, they can always hit you.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
But it cancels the strong hit, which is
The
like
weak hit.
important. But you see a weak hit. It would matter more if the weak hit was like actually weak and didn't like fucking send you really far enough to set up another Nikita. But yeah, it does not matter. But what you can do is if you can hit it and you know they're gonna do it, if you can save your jump, you could just hit it on purpose, take the hit, and then get a better position. Because as long as you don't double jump up B into it and then
Yeah.
get hit by that soft hit, you probably can like, get a better angle if you like. I would DI it up and like get as much
Yeah.
height as you can. So yeah.
Which makes sense.
Mhm.
But yeah, that is like mainly how you can fight something like this. And it's a lot of like zone control and making sure you go at like certain times and respect a lot of certain things and stuff.
Yeah,
But,
the amount of things you have to do is kind of disturbing.
yeah, that's why this character is one of those characters that like I have like a PR player, his name's Renegade. He's not very good
Yeah.
to me. Like but he just plays Snake and like people just lose because it's just too hard as a mid-level player to like figure out what the fuck is even happening to like even counterplay even like basic Snake stuff, whereas like you can like look at a grenade setup and just like replicate it, and like the opposite is like actually true of what I said with it. It was like, oh, you can see Leo doing certain gun setups and doing certain dash grabs and fairs in certain places and try and copy it and it won't really work out, but the inverse is true of Snake where you can copy certain things like grenade something here into like roll, and then it's just like the most oppressive shit ever. It's just like because the prerogative on like who has to counterplay it is just like reversed, and it's
Yeah.
just like really fucked up. So yeah,
Ugh, no.
I don't know. That's like one of the matchups I just feel like unconsciously comfortable in.
no,
Somehow
it is
I got-
uncomfortable. It's just it's a hard ass matchup. Like no matter who you are, really. I think some characters it can get easier, but even then, like notice how easy this looks from Leo, but like
Stuff is hella shit.
it's like you get. I've seen Leo get destroyed too from like if you get hit off stage in a certain situation, and again like Joker gets fucked by like all the angles Snake sends at too, and then you
Yeah.
just get Nikita and you die. Like I've seen that happen too. It's like very tough. Like if you get back air, dash tagged, any type of throw, like back there forward throw or whatever, you
Dude,
just lose.
why did his throw send at such a nasty angle? And they had like
Yeah.
no lag too. He can immediately Nikita out of that bitch.
What do I remember? It was this from like Summit or some shit. This one?
Yeah, this is the one where they
Oh,
went game
yeah,
time
yeah,
and,
this-
and Kohler
this
should have
one.
won. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
I love watching dash attack 14 times and unpunishable. It's really cool.
Like, what?
It's just not much you can do.
What do you even
Just
do
not
here?
much you can. Not be like that for one. Sorry, that was hate.
Okay, but that two frame was fucked up.
No, it is. No, it's like genuinely free on Roy. It is the easiest shit in the world to hit. He definitely wanted to upbeat to the platform, which would have made him safe, but he just mistimed it because of
Dude, I
nerves.
swear the most annoying thing is these characters that like set up these like fucking walls. It's like him, Steve, whatever. Like, and you finally get in and you overextend just a little too much and you hit their shield, and then you eat 20 and they just get to set up all their shit again. Why do these characters have ridiculous out of shield?
But like Colo loses this here off these two landings. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Like this is the position I'm talking about. Like this is what I'm talking about your advantage that you have to force it. Just force it. Here, this up air right here, right there, this up air right here, this needs to be forced. You need to like run off up air that and fucking frame trap that or something. Like just do anything because you missed that one there and he gets another one. It's his literal only two chances to win. Like this is like pretty bad. This is pretty bad, and then he had two juggles. I think it's over already. He had two juggles already, but that's your literal only fucking chance. Because it was the earlier one was right here. This one, right here.
Does Cola like playing Smash still?
He hates ult.
Yeah, he hates ult.
Look at this shit. Like that, you need to. And this is what I'm talking about in between. He needs to be up there earlier. Like I would stay on this platform for extra height because you need to be able to threaten him earlier, or like after.
Those guys are sortie.
Yeah. And that's just like a positioning like thing right there. But as Peach too, it's like really important because you're like slower and stuff. You have to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
certain places faster. But the fact that this is happening here with a shield into a down air off this like platform positioning out of advantage state is just like a misplay. Cause like, look how Hurt is willing to back air nair like the center of the stage on Smashable specifically because like we talked about like Snake's like options being like if he gets them off like they're probably gonna beat you if you're interacting with them at all.
Yeah.
That like it's so hard because Colo would have to sit in the corner, and Colo doesn't want to sit in the corner. He wants to hold center stage because dash attack at 48 will be his lose con instantly if he gets bursted. So he's instantly just like forcing this like position right here. Yeah. No, just no. Just no. Well,
If you actually want a character that solves all your problems, you need to go back to your final one roots to pick Ike. He beats all his characters. Your characters.
no.
So we're not. You know I'm right. You know I'm right.
No, you're not.
I am. Cody would tell you the same shit. You know it.
Oh yeah, Ike beats Game & Watch. Okay.
He does. He does.
Oh,
Bro, Tora
right.
took a game off of Mia, and we know Tora, bro.
Dude.
Bro.
Dude,
Tora's
Joker.
looking raw though.
Dude, Joker.
No, she
beats,
is. She's my
Joker
bro.
beats
I
Game
love her.
Watch
She's my favorite
too.
Japanese player. But
Joker
we're not gonna act
shits on
like
Duck Hunt. Joker shits on Duck Hunt.
you ain't gotta worry about. You ain't gotta worry about. What else? What else should you start with? Pac-Man. You should Pac-Man. You should with that one. Duck Hunt.
I was thinking about
Snake.
it. I've been talking to Sam. Sam was messaging me. He's like, Peach is low-key bad. And I was like thinking about it. And I was like, it's kind of rough nowadays. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
She-
Dog.
it's like not good. I was thinking about it. People have been asking me to make a new matchup chart. I was thinking about it. I was like, this shit is low-key ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, where does all this top 5, top 10 talk come from then?
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
I just don't think people
Yuri.
really. I don't think people understand the meta shift because like
Yeah.
she used to like people were like, oh, she's good versus Pikachu, but it's like Sam played a Pikachu and he was like, what the fuck is this? Like she's too slow to like deal with the like understage camping and the other stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not good. Like like even like matchups she did it like quote unquote well in before, but the way people play now, it's just bad. And like a lot of characters that were bad that she did well against back then, she just like they got buffed and she loses to now. Like Corrin is hard as fuck. Corrin and Bayo, like that shit is hard. And they were like bad back then. They're just like buffed, and it's just like they introduced so many more things that just like ruin everything. Like Sam used to like box and stuff like that. Have you ever tried to box against a Sora that fucking Nair just consumes all your hitboxes?
Sora. I think
You
Sora's
have to
kinda
shield. You
bad.
have to.
I
Like
fucking
Sam used to
hate
think like
Sora.
she did pretty good
She's
against like
hard.
Wario and stuff like that. She's just like, wow, no, this is Wario just outcamps me. It's impossible. It's like so fucking hard.
I feel like a lot of characters that aren't like necessarily like immediately relevant, like that what makes them hold their own is like having the stats to do so, and she just doesn't have it.
Yeah, and I think something else people don't realize is like the introduction of small battlefield between when Sam was playing, it makes certain matchups harder. Like,
Yeah.
like with the stageless and stuff like that. Because fighting Mario with small battlefield in the stageless now is like so much harder.
Yeah, agreed. I definitely agree.
It's just like a rule set thing. It's like, do I get 2 bans? Do I get 3 bans? What do you want to fuck me over with the event?
Yeah. I think. By the way, I don't know how everyone else feels, but I definitely think it should be 3 bans no matter what. Like,
It should.
Oh, yeah.
Two bans is like fucking stupid. I was
makes
talking about
no
this
sense.
at SmashCon. It was like they changed out. They did the unified thing. They changed out PS2, but then it's just like doing that does the same fucking problem, but it just buffs like flat characters. Where it was just buffing like Luigi, Kazuya, and like
Yep,
all that
yep.
other shit. And
Exactly.
then, but I was like, if you're gonna do that, at least do the inverse. Buff me, Brawler, DK, and fucking Mario. Like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. Just buff that shit instead of comparing buffing Steve and all this other stuff. It's just like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh yeah, Mute. Have you been to a PNW tournament?
Like a local or like a major?
Major.
I went to one port and I went to one Bellingham tournament. That's it.
They have freaky rule sets. It's like one ban and like super DSR. I don't know. It's freaky.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. Some places be pissing me off because it's just like, how do we have all these random rule sets and it's like literally 2025? Like, what the fuck is going on anymore?
Well, one of the locals I go to, they specifically added Yoshi's for nerfing Steve, and I'm like, okay, fine, sure, right? But every single time we just waste our because there's no fucking Steves in that sub region, so like
We're all just waste our
we're just
bans.
wasting a band on fucking Yoshi's. Like I personally don't care. Like it doesn't bother me either way. Like my characters do well on the stage, but it's just like everyone's just always like, I'm like every time I play somebody, they're like banning Yoshi's. I'm like, you don't have to ban Yoshi's, but I'm not taking Yoshi's, man. Like speak up the stage.
I'm not taking no
like,
fucking chances with you.
Like I'm not taking you to fucking. I'm not taking you to Yoshi's every time. Like Dexter we play. He's like, oh man, I'm like, bro, I'm not taking you to fucking Yoshi's. Like we're gonna play small battlefield at PS2 like we do every single time. Like I don't care.
Literally. What I was saying is I was just like, because we used to do character second.
Character first.
We used to do character second.
Yeah.
And that was like the rule at majors, which is like people like Proto, did the like counter picking thing or whatever like that, right? But the biggest thing that made that change was the introduction of like Steve and Kazuya being so like polarizing that people were like, okay, well this is not fair to like counter pick FD Kazuya. And then it's just like we fucking changed the whole rule set for these characters that are that broken, but then it's just like, in my opinion, I'm not even trolling. I don't think if you like, we're doing character first now. If you lock Kazuya or Steve or even like Min, I don't think you deserve a stage ban. I'm not even trolling. Like I don't think you should get a stage ban.
You're so
agree.
wise.
I agree.
You're wise.
That's just. I'm sorry. That's just crazy.
No, it's real though.
But like, if you're fighting against Kazuya, okay, Town's unwinnable, FD's unwinnable,
Mm-hmm.
and then Kalos is fucking unplayable too. It's just like, so what the fuck do you do? And then if they ban, it's like, what are you banning from me? Like I have
really
one
don't care
stage
about
on
Town versus
Battlefield.
Kazuya. I think
It's
FD.
like
Have you seen people get fucking backthrown at 30 and get T camp the top platform and just chokeslam you and drag you to the floor at fucking 0?
Fun. Such a fun matchup.
Yeah, but like of the 3 evils, it's the lesser.
And if
No!
he chokeslams you onto the platform, you die. And okay, Teddy.
Like, would you rather play versus Kazuya and Town, Kalos, or FD?
Alos.
It turns into FD for like a lot of the game. What are you talking about?
At least with Kalos, I can camp on the left platforms, and if he tries to chokeslam me, I can slight DI to them to not die.
Town and City is by far the jankiest stage in the game. Like it has the
Facts.
worst blast zones, and like it just like works for cheesers.
Yep.
Like that is like Incineroar City. If that means something, that it's Incineroar City. Do you know what kind of fucked up shit you have to be hero and Incineroar's best stage? Like what the fuck does that mean?
My friends literally call it Town and Cheese, like for that reason.
It
is literally
is. It's the cheesiest shit ever. Min
It
will
is.
fucking kill you in 2 hits on that stage.
Yep.
Have you seen fucking? No. You know what we need to look at? Like,
I mean, I only said I'd rather Town over FD and Kalos.
I mean that's
because-
nice, but you will fucking die. Like, what does this mean?
He died
50.
at 50.
Oh, 30.
He's at 30. No, 36 before the hit.
You know what's crazy? On the right side of the stage, it would have killed even earlier.
Yes, but you don't die on any other stage. This is just cheese, Town and shitty.
Did Cosmos lose the set?
Town and shit.
Yes, that's the set. That's how he lost the set. It was
No,
best
he
three.
read his soul. By the way, he read his soul.
Reads his soul to
He got
steal.
hit by one fucking move and died.
Portal confirmed. Like this is literally the fucking shit. Like even like characters like Pikachu and Game & Watch. This is the stage most likely for them to like nair you, and then like get on the platform and then cheese you off the side with like a back air, or like Pikachu just like up air like nair thing onto the platform and then like cheese you off the side too. Like this is by far the jankiest fucking stage on our like stage list right now. And it just works for all the cheesers. Like this is the map to die to Rob.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
This is the map to die to Sephiroth back throw like fucking back air.
Backer. Mm-hmm.
This is like the map to die to anything off the side. This is I think Gluto literally killed someone at like 16 with a waft here. I'm not even shitting you. I'm not fucking shitting you. Like this is the cheesiest fucking map in the game. And it's not close.
Oh,
Alright,
dude,
I
it's
gotta
not
go for
close.
now. I'll probably join back later if you guys are still around.
Is it
You better-
cheesier than Yoshi's?
No, Yoshi's is fucking. That shit is the cheesiest. That's not a real stage. That's not a real fucking place.
It's not a real stage.
It's a dream.
That shit goes on my like top 10 places I've been fucked in. Yoshi. That shit is like dude, Game Watch up airs you and you die like instantly any percent. That shit is like unreal.